Over the weekend, President or Prime Minister Netanyahu announced that the IDF would soon occupy all of Gaza. He threatened Iran because threatened to attack Iran because a Houthi missile landed at Ben Gurion Airport, and he threatened President Erdogan of Turkey, arguing that he has reason to believe, this must mean Mossad, but he didn't mention Mossad by name as a source, that Turkey is resupplying Hezbollah. Where is he going with all this?
Mr. Netanyahu has right now in his mind and in the minds of his countrymen the unconditional backing of the United States and access to the employment of the United States Armed Forces in whatever way he chooses. That's very important to understand. The man wants to settle in his mind accounts with all of his neighbors. That means they have to be subjugated, killed, destroyed if necessary, in order to make the world safe for Israel and the Greater Israel Project. That's where he is. So he's unafraid and would seem to be at a distance incautious, but for the reasons I just outlined, he's unafraid to challenge anybody because he thinks he can take on the world, at least in his part of the world in the Middle East, because he has our unconditional backing. And this is very important to understand, Judge, because we're trying to resume talks with Iran. Anyone who thinks that the talks that we're trying to resume with Iran have any interest or importance to Mr. Netanyahu is wrong. Mr. Netanyahu has an agenda, and that agenda means to subjugate Iran, to take away its capacity to produce a nuclear weapon permanently. If that means destroying Iranian society, if it means killing the members of the Iranian government, that's fine. That's where he is. When we talk about Gaza, he's not talking about simply moving into Gaza. He's talking about finishing off what there is left of the population in Gaza. And he's probably aware, because I'm sure the Mossad has provided him with this kind of intelligence, that if he goes in and butchers the rest of this population, or sets out to, that the Egyptian army on the other side will not sit and do nothing. They will become involved. And the king of Jordan has allegedly, privately said, if that happens, that he will support the Egyptians. Now, that's the beginning of a regional war, because neither the Iranians nor the Turks nor the Saudis nor anybody else in the region are going to sit there quietly and ignore what happens.